So it's November 24th, 2022.
Very good.
Happy Thanksgiving to
Happy
everybody.
Thanksgiving.
And against all odds, we are recording this today. You'll notice Sue is dressed very warm, and she maintains that she is. And yet I have a wind jacket on, and I'm freezing in the shade
We're
here.
in Las Vegas. I have an internal furnace. He
Yeah.
does not.
We're at the Las Vegas Motor Coach Resort or something like that.
We're at the Las Vegas Oasis RV Park.
Exactly. The motor coach one's a different one. We'll ultimately have been here for a month, and we had an awesome stay. But the reason we're recording this is not only did we want to say Happy Thanksgiving,
Yes.
but we want to kind of announce an upcoming schedule change on our videos for the people that come and watch them week after week, which we really
We appreciate that. Yes.
So this is not for the people that are just dropping in and never saw us before, because they actually don't care that we're going to miss a few weeks here and there. But we know you might. So that's why we wanted to talk about this. We actually left Milwaukee this last season of RVing on July 20th. And about 1 month later, we were at a caravan. And Sue's been doing most of the caravan videos that were documenting the 31 days that we
Right,
did.
31 days. It ended up being 6 videos. We've got 5 out right now. Stay tuned next week. I'm finishing up the 6th and final video. I just recently got back I flew to Milwaukee, and I just recently got back after 10 days. So things were put on hold. Mark was handling things, some other videos in the meantime.
That kind of brings up a point that our channel, if you watched it for any amount of time, you know that we're not a talking head channel like you're watching right now. The reality is that this talking head video that you're looking at right now might take us an hour to record, might take me 3 or 4 hours to upload it and put all the metadata on, but then we're one and done. And those are so easy. We're able to throw this one together. We don't do that. Sue's videos, each one of those took about 40 hours to produce, and that's why while we were experiencing the caravan and while we were experiencing some of the other things after that, we literally didn't have the time to work on some of these videos. So then after the caravan, we did the balloon fiesta. We did we stopped in Las Vegas. We had a lot of repairs. We did a recording session at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the NHRA races.
Yeah.
We've got Christmas coming up. We've got New Year's coming up. And then the grand finale is we're actually going on a cruise. And by the time we get there and back, we'll be gone for a month on that. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to produce videos, but we're going to have to space them about 1 week apart. So they'll be like every other week.
Oh, well, like I mentioned, next week will be the wrap-up, the 6th video of our 31-day caravan. And then 2 weeks later, it's we went to the Balloon Fiesta. Oh my gosh, what an experience. We both had a cool experience. So I'm doing my own video. That'll come up 2 weeks after that.
Right, and when she says 2 weeks, we're thinking that would
December
be
18th.
Correct. And then January 1st, I would do my segment on the Balloon Fiesta because I went up in my own balloon. And trust me, I did that video already. It's in the can. I could put it out if I wanted to, but then we would have a giant gap there and they wouldn't be in order.
Right.
It turned out awesome. We have footage from down on the ground and up above, and it's like a newscast.
He's so proud of himself,
awesome.
Can you tell?
Yeah. When I was all done with it, I wrapped it up, made a CD of it, and gave it a big hug. So then on January 15th, what are you going to have, Sue?
Well, then when we were at the Balloon Fiesta, we did a lot of other things in the Albuquerque area. And so I'm going to kind of put a bunch of that together, like our Scandia tram. We went down the Turquoise Trail, which is pretty cool and artsy. So I'll have a video on that.
So then the following 2 weeks later, on January 29th, we're thinking I would post the Surprise Arizona National Indoor RV Center visit. I also have that video done already. He was
busy when I was in Milwaukee.
Yeah,
he kept himself busy.
Yeah, you know, when I'm home alone, I can either make nonsense videos, and I'll post that up in the corner here.
check out Home Alone.
Yeah, or I can actually get some work done, and that's what I did. Now, we stopped into the Surprise Arizona National Indoor RV Center just as a courtesy visit to showcase what the place looks like and how awesome it is now. About 3 or 4 years ago, we stopped there to have some slide things done, but that
Right.
was their old place that was more of a temporary setup as they got the lay of the land. And now the place that they're building now is just a showstopper.
Mhm.
You need to ring the notification bell and subscribe just to see how that facility is,
Right.
and that will be on January 29th.
We think.
And then on February 12th,
Yeah, on our way over to Las Vegas, we stopped at Lake Havasu. We were around in Las Vegas. We walked the Strip and checked things out, and we stayed at the Strat Hotel. I don't know if I have any footage on that, but we'll kind of give you what else we've done in the Vegas area.
and that was kind of a new experience for us to be out of our RV
Yes.
for a number of days. And we
Yes.
did that because we were having roof work done. And it was preventative. We were having all of the old caulk stripped off and new caulk put on.
Mhm.
And when I talked, heart to heart with my service advisor, Tony Brown, and the guy that was actually doing it on the
Mhm.
rig, we decided that it would be best if it stayed inside and cured and dried at a more normal rate than some of the storms that were coming through. So that's
Right.
what we did. So then on February 26th, we would finally have the NHRA event that we attended. And the whole thing on this video is not to show you how awesome drag racing is. Come on, guys, we all know that. But it was to show what it's like to attend it as an RVer.
Yes.
And we absolutely loved the excitement and the electricity
Yeah.
of being on the grounds.
That was actually my first experience. Oh my God, it's so loud. It shook my spine and my organs, and I swear I had a neck adjustment with some
Yeah.
of the vibrations. Seriously,
Yeah.
I'm not joking. It's like, oh my God, ooh, that feels better.
And I don't know why I'm blurting this out, but I gotta say, the headphones that we bought right before we got there, they were so awesome.
Yeah,
If
they
you go to our
really-
Amazon store and you need headphones to go to something like that, they were reasonably
They
priced.
saved our hearing. Thank
Unbelievable.
goodness.
But then the Big Daddy episode
Oh, boy.
that I sort of started already, but I didn't yet get too serious on it and that'll be on March 5th. That's the Las Vegas National Indoor RV Center
Yeah.
repair that we had, and it's kind of funny because when I decided that I wanted to finally stop at that facility and videotape it and show people
Show what it is.
show
yeah.
people that drive the big rigs what it's like, to get your rig repaired there. I kind of made up stuff to do. Well, Sue, let's get an oil change, and well, Sue, let's have our headlights looked at. So I made up a bunch of stuff and I made an appointment. Well, about 4 or 5 days before we got there, my Oasis hydronic boiler started to leak. I had diesel fuel leaking out of it. I had Century fluid leaking out of it. Thank God we had that appointment,
Yeah.
and thank God that place is as organized and able to do what they did. You're going to want to make sure you watch that
Ooh.
episode, because I challenge anybody that's out there that has such a major issue pop up last minute, and I was able to pop in. They air freighted parts in, they put this baby together, and they got me out the door. Now, was it cheap? No. Watch the episode.
Yeah, it's a repair we wish we
Yeah.
didn't have to
Yeah,
do.
you'll
but-
be crying as hard as I was after I
Get your
paid for it.
Kleenex ready.
But at least we're still in it,
we
and
are.
we're in Las Vegas, and in a week we're going to be going to Southern California and catching up with our good friends. What's their name again?
Because it's Thanksgiving, and we know a lot of you guys are off work or retired, and it's kind of a lazy weekend. What do you want to do?
You want to watch OGEM videos. Yeah. And we had mentioned that one of the other thing that's impacting our schedule, the fact is we got Christmas weekend coming
yeah.
up, and we got
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, yeah.
So one of the things that one of our subscribers,
Oh, yes. Thank you, Irene and Dan. So, they are our new friends we met in Florida, and they were just recently telling us they're coming down from Canada, making their way to the Southwest. And they said they love our channel because we actually have a playlist. And that when they went from state to state, they went to our playlist to see what did we do, where did we go, so
Yeah.
they could follow along. And they were telling us that a lot of the other channels that they watch, they weren't finding anything like that. So they like that we had it organized state to state. So we wanted to kind of talk about our playlist. Mark
Yeah.
is organized.
So I actually
Is
like
that a surprise?
I actually like Dan and Irene mostly because they took me to Applebee's.
Yes.
But-
Hey, I want to thank you guys
Yeah.
for keeping them busy while I was in Milwaukee. But come on, 6-hour dinner?
Yeah, we went out to
What?
eat. 6 hours later, we walked out of the place.
Oh my God.
Okay, so what I noticed is that at least for the channels that I watch,
Right.
when I go to their playlists, to me, they're not helpful because they'll say, "Oh, we did this on season 7," and you know, unless you're intimately buddies with this
And know
channel
what it
and know
is,
that
yeah.
in season 7 they hit the Midwest or something, you don't have a clue where to start.
Right.
Yeah, you could use the magnifying glass and you could type in the state's name
True.
and root around. But what we have is, you got to realize we have 246 videos right now that are published. And we probably have another 10 that are in the can floating around that we didn't publish yet. And we have all the standard ones. We've got the motorhome playlist. We got the National Parks playlist that's got 30 videos. Our motorhome maintenance one's got 32.
Yeah.
We got tips and tricks 43. But the beauty of our channel and our playlist that we invite you to, you know, investigate on the weeks that we're not publishing something. If you're going to go to a state coming up this summer and you want to know, well, what the heck should we do
What's there? Yeah.
all you have to do is go to our playlist, and if the state you're going to visit is Florida, you would go to RV
maybe.
Florida, and we have 33 videos. 33 chances for you to find something that might be that you're interested in, and you can see if it's worth going to. California, 38 videos. Wisconsin, 9. South Dakota, 7. Wyoming, 7 videos. Montana, 7 videos. You get it. You can go and find out what maybe you want to do at these states. But we also have specialized playlists where if you want to find out if all of the things and hustle and bustle that people are talking about all the time on Harvest Host, if it's worth it for you, we have a Harvest Host playlist where we have 15 different places that we stayed at, and we didn't put 15 winery tours in there.
No, we have quite a variety.
Right.
Yeah.
And Sue's done a lot of those. So you guys know, if you watch this channel, that Sue does a video. She actually explains what we're doing. I just have a bunch of nonsense and string it together.
No, you explain the mechanical stuff. The yin and yang right here.
So then we have 12 campground reviews that are kind of a specialized thing in our playlist. We don't do that often anymore. They're kind of hard to do from the standpoint that they don't have the reaching interest for us to do, and to put 40 hours into something like that. A near and dear one to us is our RV financing section that we have on the playlist. And I got news for you. I thought I'd never do another RV finance movie or video, or a RV cost of
video. Living full time,
because they're so hard to do, and everybody continues to watch our first one. They don't watch our second one. They don't watch our third one. So why are they going to watch our fourth one? But I'm telling you, folks, I got to come up with the fourth one, because I've got to fold in the last years of maintenance or so, and I've got to fold in the increased cost of camping fees, because
things have gone up.
Yeah, we're going to pop your eyes out when we tell you what it's really costing us. And I say congratulations to the people that somehow able to do it way cheaper, or at least they're telling you they're doing it way cheaper. I'm telling you, we're getting murdered. Yeah. But we'll bring that to you.
Yeah.
So let's wrap this up and say Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays.
We cherish all of the people that stop in every week, the people that we end up meeting in the campgrounds.
Oh, it's awesome.
It just makes this so
Yeah.
much more of a fun endeavor for us.
Yeah, we're building our RV village. Just
Right.
and if you're out there and you see us, please say hi. We love meeting new people.
Right. And if you are a longtime viewer of this channel, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say this. In a few days, we're leaving for Southern California, where we're going to stay for a month. And our whole goal is to beat Pat and Paul to this campground.
It's not going to happen. It never happens. We're leaving a day earlier than them, and I still think they're going to beat us.
Yeah. All right. See you guys.
See you
Bye-bye.
next time. Thanks for tuning in.
All right.
Good job, Mark.
Yep. Go check to make sure it's on. I thought the camera was going to fall over a couple of
Is it
times.
wiggling a little bit?
Tip you backwards, right? The camera.
Are we recording right now?
Oh, you are?
Just to test and see where we are.
Oh, okay. Should I?
No, you're good.
Okay.
And I can lean in. See, here we are.
Okay, blah, blah, blah,
Like
blah.
this.
Blah, 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 blah,
And then,
blah.
oh no!
Okay. How's my hat? Does it cut off my head?